And we are back for another episode of Big Six Bants. It is, of course, the team of the season so far episode with also some news on the side. Of course, we will be covering the news first, but we need to get to a certain amount of likes before we head over to the team of the season. Now, everyone, you know we're joined by Roms, Kiers, Casey, and Corey. Not even today, but he will be back tomorrow, so don't worry about that. Mandem, how are we doing today?
All good,
man. I'm good, boy. Good. Trust me. Corey's still got the mask on, so I don't know what Corey's doing, but I'm steady over here, boy.
Corey, are you okay? I've not spoke to you yet. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm all good, man. All good, man.
You look sick, fam. You look sick over there with that mask.
You don't think humble Corey hits different though?
Yeah, I love it.
Humble Corey's good. I've seen less tweets in the chat. You know, like you know that yeah, like Corey hasn't really spoke to me about ball.
Yeah,
barely spoke about.
Haven't been tagging me in anything, Corey. That I've not
cheeky. Like all that stuff's just dramatically reduced.
Word. I wonder why.
I'm just waiting. My team is loading, isn't it? Got some.
No, you have to wait. You don't have a choice.
Looking good, striker, looking promising. You can only improve from here.
All I'm saying is I'm seeing two different people to this person.
First of all, I want to say that obviously we're winning. Tottenham aren't scoring against me. I said this already 2-0.
Jesus Christ.
Rashford will be scoring. This will be Rashford's first goal of the Prem this season. And you guys keep on saying about Mason Mount and Bruno, but what you need to know with my manager is when something doesn't work, it changes. You get your chance, and then he just changes it.
That Corey was the one still. That was the
one still. I missed that Corey still. I missed that Corey.
I missed it, bro.
Revive that guy.
Right now.
Please.
Not right now.
Yeah. In the chat, hashtag bring back that Corey though. Hashtag I want to see that in the chat. Hashtag bring back Corey still.
Trust.
You know what I'm saying? No, we'll get him back in it. But lat total today, man. What are we saying for the lat total?
I think
it has to 215. I say 215. Yeah, for that Salah bid that's incoming in that, Gusser.
Yeah, I hear that still.
Yeah.
215.
I hear that one. That's the one.
I'm actually hearing that.
I know.
We can do 215 today.
Wait, what numbers Amrabat? Is he number 4?
Yeah, you got the number 4 shirt.
Famous Phil Jones, man. That's a lot of weight to carry in a dog.
Yeah, Premier League winner type beat. You know how it is.
It's a lot of weight. It's a lot of weight. So
pink
boots.
Lord,
pink boots and them things.
Yeah, Premier League winner and them thing there. Don't worry, man.
Boy,
honestly.
Good day.
You're scaring me. Anyway, hashtag bring back Corey. Pardon?
Is he not a Premier League winner?
Who?
Phil Jones.
Bro, from what year, bro?
He is a Premier League winner.
It is shameless.
Take it in. Man are saying PTSD Corey hits this.
A9's comment. Man said Corey's got a loser virus, fam.
Oh, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one.
Man said
the loser virus.
Loser virus. They said that. Keep that mask on. I don't want any. Listen, go over there.
Like,
Stay away from him, bro. Yeah.
We don't know about losses around here.
The loser virus.
Don't worry about me.
Yeah, that's mad. Yeah, loading. That's what they all say. Loading. But listen, we are going to cover a few things. So we'll start briefly on £215 million bid for Mo Salah. Guys, what are you saying for that one? I think people are saying the window ends on Thursday. I thought it ended next week.
I thought it ended the 20th, bro. But apparently it's Thursday, the 7th. Top boy.
Oh yeah, top boy, yeah, of course.
But yeah, the 7th.
I don't know. As for me, it's not even about Salah because if I'm honest, I think Salah would want to stay now, especially this season and maybe next season. I think this whole Saudi thing came a bit too soon for him personally. But for the club, I'm looking at the club. My eyes are on the club, really. Are they going to turn down 215 million? That's the question. Because if you're asking me if Salah wants to stay or go, I think Salah wants to stay this season. But are FSG going to kind of say 250 million, Mo, we can't say no kind of thing, and you got to kind of go?
Casey, you know what's so mad? Yeah, I don't agree with that. I actually think Salah wants to cut. Like I'm looking at Salah. Yeah, I've been preying it hard.
Because Kate is always doing the philosophical thing.
No. There's no jokes, no banner. I'm not even trying to do any of that. But I'm saying, yeah, every time I look at Liverpool and I watch Salah, like even when I think Nunes scored them 2 goals against Newcastle, like he just didn't look bothered. Like, and even his goal against Villa, he didn't even celebrate. Like he just doesn't.
But he doesn't really celebrate.
No. But with Salah, you get like a little fist pump at least. Like sometimes.
Yeah, you would get. That. Yeah,
the thing is, I know you might know what I'm talking about, but he just doesn't seem happy.
Once there's a point though, like anytime Salah proper celebrates,
it's against United.
It's against a big team. The small team this
season, Salah really celebrates against United.
Or like a City or something, or an Arsenal. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
even against Arsenal, he didn't really celebrate against Arsenal. Really, the last time he scored against Arsenal.
No, but that's because I think Equaliser wanted to get back in. Actually,
he picked up the ball.
He scored the first to make it 3-0 against Villa. So,
kids, I think you're missing it, because if you're going to look at that in detail, then let's look at Salah's Instagram posts in detail and the posts that he's been making, because if you look at his Instagram and all his tweets and that, it seems like he's 100% committed. If we're going to look at what you've said, we have to take that into consideration as well. You know what I'm saying?
Instagram's not real life, man.
You lot probably don't follow him in that, but you lot have seen the posting in the training pictures, in the games, all the tweets.
But that's PR. That's all PR stuff, bro. That I'm looking at real life.
I know you want it to be PR.
No, bro. Let's be real. Does he even control his account? We don't even know that. Don't say that, because when LFC got removed from Thiago's bio,
you were the first one.
Yeah, you were the first one to talk about
it. Kids, how about this year? You know when Thiago removed that thing from his account, I didn't even know. That was breaking news to me. You informed me of that. I didn't even know that.
But that's my point. We don't actually know.
Was that his people?
No, again, we don't know. That's what I'm trying to say. Salah, we don't know. I'm looking at the real life, looking at games, and he just doesn't look interested. I'll be real.
How could you say he doesn't? His application is something we definitely.
What I'm gonna need everybody on this panel and in the chat to do is go to that Liverpool versus Newcastle game, watch the highlights back, and look at Salah for the 2 Nunes goals. Tell me if that's a man who looks like he's in it. Because he just scored the winner against Newcastle away.
What about when he scored against Bournemouth at home? When he was celebrating then?
Yeah, no, that was before the Saudi link.
He doesn't want to get robbed.
No, it wasn't.
But yeah, Mons.
He doesn't want to get robbed. He doesn't want to get robbed.
Mons also.
Big up Ed. For like 3-4 weeks now.
Wait, Mons, big up Ed, yeah, with the comment saying about Gakpo, Jota, Diaz, Nunes, Doak, Elliot. That's actually a question. Realistically, if you sell Salah, like say Salah goes now, yeah, say FSG accepts it, whatever happens, Salah goes, you've got 215 million. Do you think these man that you've got left are good enough till January to keep you? Because you need to maintain being there, obviously. So you need to be there, and then other competitions are going to start coming thick and fast.
Wait, what's there? Quickly, what's there? Challenging or top 4?
It depends what you lot's expectations, because if some Liverpool fans believe they should be challenging, and some are saying top 4, so
because me and Mons,
I'm asking you lot.
Me and Mons will speak about this earlier. Yeah, I think Mons put a good question to me. For me, I don't think we're strong enough as you lot and City to challenge it. So for top 4 until Jan, I think that's fine. But then Mons chucked this caveat at me, and this is something we're capable of. What if we get to January and we're second, couple points of City, or even couple points of you lot, then it's like, cool, we can't sell Salah. Like, do you know what I mean? We can't sell him because then you'll get the belief around the club, around the fans that we can actually go on and potentially.
Yeah, but that's if no. See, that's a different question because that's if you get to Jan with Salah. I'm saying if
sorry. So you mean without?
if Salah goes, if once the
I
Saudi
want to know
window
my
closes,
opinion on this.
they
I
get-
think if it was to sell, I think that's enough to get to Jan and still be in a comfy position. That's
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Sorry, I thought you
What
meant
about you,
if we keep
I
it.
disagree.
Sorry.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No, I disagree. I think that it's not enough. I think if everyone's fit, it can be enough. But I'm looking at Liverpool's fitness record, and I don't believe our attackers stay fit. So I'm not prepared to see Ben Doak and Harvey Elliott in our front line. I'm happy with Nunes, Gakpo, Diaz, and Jota. But I believe one of them is getting injured. It's gonna happen, isn't it? Like whether we like it or not, one of these guys is gonna get a knock somewhere, and then all of a sudden our attack's looking flimsy. And I've always said this: Liverpool have two constants in their team right now. Alisson Becker is a constant. You know you're gonna get a 7 and above from Alisson most games, innit? At least a 7.5 and up. Yeah. Same with Salah. You're most likely gonna get a 7 or 8 most games from Salah. Yeah. Everything else is inconsistent with Liverpool. There is no 6, and the midfield, we have 4 new midfielders, and we sold the rest of them. So therefore, it just doesn't make sense for the midfield to be off straight away. Do you know what I'm saying? These guys need to learn the system and they need to gel, and that's going to happen over time. So the midfield is going to have inconsistent. There's going to be games like Aston Villa where the midfield looked amazing, and there's going to be games like Chelsea where the midfield looked crap. Do you know what I'm saying? It's going to happen. So that's not a constant, and it's going to be a guaranteed inconsistency. The defense is also inconsistent. Virgil van Dijk is suspended and Konate is injured. And as Corey brought to my attention, Matip and Gomez aren't exactly reliable for fitness either. So,
but VVD's only suspended for 1 game or something.
Yeah, 100%. But Konate is still injured, and a lot of people look at Gomez and Matip as not good enough. I look at Gomez and think he's not good enough. Gomez has had 2 very good games for Liverpool, the Newcastle game and the Villa game. But when's the last time you've seen Joe Gomez have 2 good games on the bounce for Liverpool? We're dating back to 2019. So there's no evidence that he's going to go on to play game after game after game, and he's going to go on a run of really good games at centre. There's no evidence for that. Do you know what I'm saying? So, and you can't tell me now, and Trent is also injured as well. So you can't tell me now that the defense is all of a sudden looking solid again, because it's not.
No, but this has nothing to do with Salah.
No, hold on. This has everything to do with Salah. The reason I say this is because I've now said the midfield and the defense are not constants. There's no consistency there. So Salah and Alisson are the only consistency pieces that we have in the squad. Now, if we take Salah out of that squad, it reduces our chances of outscoring teams. If our defense was a lot better, I'd be more comfortable with Salah walking out the door. But with our defense being as shaky as it is, we need every goal we can take, because we are 1 injury away from Diaz. All the rest of the attacking four that we have are not consistent. They're good attackers, but they're not. Throughout the season, they're going to stay fit and they're going to bang you goals for the rest. That's not going to happen. They kind of all have to chip in as a collective. And if one of them gets injured, we're kind of treading on thin ice. And we're the last team that wants to be treading on thin ice when it comes to a lack of consistency throughout the team. So just due to the fact that we have to outscore teams this season, you cannot lose Mohamed Salah unless the defense was looking like how the defense was in 2018-19 and we're only losing 1 Premier League game all season. That's the way I see it, innit?
Quick question.
So there's so basically no money in it. No money can take Salah away.
You see that brings you to my question. Literally, yeah? I don't understand how, because I'm looking at, if I was a Liverpool fan, right, and I was in a situation, if somebody bidded 250 mil for Salah's 31, right?
Yeah.
250 mil from a 31-year-old winger who's, let's be real, he's a top quality winger, we know, but it's only going to go downhill from here. We know that.
Yeah, it's going to be on the other side of the mountain.
So if you bid 250 mil, you have to accept that, because in a year's time or in 2 years' time, it's not going to. No, but you might not get this opportunity again.
No. Salah will leave next year. I think we can all agree. Salah will leave. If he doesn't leave in the summer, he will leave next year. And if he leaves next year,
how much?
Probably, I said around the region of 90 million. Because at the end of the day, Saudi are still going to overpay. You'll have a year left. You have a year left. Saudi are going to overpay. I think the deficit probably just halves.
So
And I
you
still
would
think
rather.
it's
So,
reasonable
Ron,
You know
wages.
what? Me and Monts
yeah,
to speak out.
quick one, Ron, there. And Ron, Ron, do you agree with Monts, by the way?
Yeah, the thing is, me and Monts speak about this earlier on the Rafara. I agree with Monts as in I don't think we should sell him now. However, what I was trying to say to Monts is I understand people's logic. Certain Liverpool fans who do want to sell him. Like, for me, there is life after him. There is ways that we can still cope with him if we was to sell him within the next couple of days. Me personally, I don't want to sell him. But what Monts was doing earlier, and the thing is, he backed it up, but what Monts was doing earlier was he wasn't hearing at all. Like, he wasn't even trying to hear people's reasons for maybe Salah going in the next few days. But I'm with Monts. I wouldn't sell him right now. But I do understand why some people would. That's basically what I'm saying. But next summer, we'll depreciate probably by half. And even then, let's say they offer half what they're offering now. So I think it's 170 up front and add-ons, it will go up to 215, yeah? If they're to offer half that, 105 million. But listen, if they're to offer 105 million next summer for 30, you'll be 32 at the time. That's still calm. That is still all right. And it's probably what they're going to do.
But,
and especially because we've now showed our hand. We've now revealed our hand to show that we're not broke. So if we've revealed our hand and we're still getting 100 million for Salah, even if I got 80 million for Salah with some add-ons and his wages are astronomical, that's Salah's wages off the books. That's his wages off the books. That's still just below 100 million. And again, you can rebuild elsewhere. So I'm happy with, I understand there's life after Salah. But again, if you ask me, would I take 215 for Salah in June? My answer might have been different. But not when the window's closed and the right-wing market is stinky as hell. And the next king I'm looking at is Jared Bowen. Come on,
no. See that's where you're wrong. That's where you're wrong. That's where you're wrong. It's not. This is what I'm saying. So you would rather, right? And I agree with you. I think he's gonna go for around 100 mil.
After this, though, okay, we'll move on.
Yeah, we'll move on to Sancho. But quickly with Salah, if you do sell him for 100 mil next summer, I don't understand what difference that would make in if you was to sell him now. Like, if you was to get top 4. That's Champions League, cool. But would you rather get Champions League and miss out on 100 mil or not and get an extra 100 mil? Like,
no, I don't think 100 mil is worth champ because we all know what happens when you don't finish in the Champions League. And we want to at least when you're back in Champions League, it's the pool, it's the hype of the competition. You get all of this stuff added on. So again, if you don't finish in the Champions League, but you're £100 million richer, I'm not going to lie, at the end of the day, you're £100 million richer, but are you going to even be able to attract the same players?
True.
You know what I'm saying? Obviously,
that's where your pool's supposed to come into it.
But Champions League is a part of pool. It is a part of pool. It is. Yeah. At the end of the day, I think the only team that's immune to having.
Yeah, Montel, look, fifth makes UCL. So maybe they're looking at it like this. Firstly, you're in Europa. I asked you a question, can you win Europa without Salah? And then I asked you, can you make 5th without Salah? If you can do either of those, then you're in the champs.
Yeah, I hear it. I'm just not listening without a replacement. Say that again, of course.
Who's the only one immune?
Man United.
Oh, okay.
Would you say Arsenal as well? Then again,
I just
Champions League. You don't want to attracting anyone still. But then
they got a few players, but like Man United are the guys where they cannot be in the champs and go get someone. That's just they can go get.
Because they'll offer them mad wages.
Yeah. But listen. Stop doing the wages thing. Stop doing the wages thing. You're paying Kai Havertz 200 plus. Stop doing the wages thing. But listen, let's move on. There is 250 people in the house right now, nice and early in the stream. So keep smashing the like button. I believe currently right now we're on 60 likes. So having 250 people and having 60 likes, I need more. So stop what you're doing right now, people, and smash the like button. We are 3 subscribers away. We are 2 subscribers away from 6,500. So I believe we could get that done right this second. Right this second.
Before Montel finishes this, I want to hear. We'll read some comments out. I want to see 6-5.
Yeah, I want to refresh the page and see 6-5 basically. So make sure if you're enjoying the content that you make sure you subscribe to the channel. We want to race to 7K and then we want to try and go for the big 5-figure 10K by the end of the year. That would be a nice Christmas present for the man them to be on 5 figures subscribers. That would be my. You don't want to get me signed for Christmas? Give me 10,000 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Tell a friend to tell a friend. You know what I'm saying? That's the present I want to see. So let's make that happen as well. So just moving on swiftly. In fact, let's hit some of the comments as well, by the way. Let's hit just a few of the comments. Big up Skip to my Louis says, nah, 5th is the only stipulation if a Prem team makes the final in Europa and Champs. That's what Skip to my Louis says. Big up Ed, he goes 6.5 is light work, 100%, bro, as well.
Yeah.
Let's see what some of the opinions are on the Salah move. Leighton says Liverpool can still negotiate next year. They will be happy to keep him for one more year. Are Saudi prepared to wait another year? In brackets, no. I think Saudi are 100% happy to wait another year. And yeah, I believe it's 150 or 175 up front. So it's not the whole 220 more up front.
And back to Leighton P's point, this is why I hear why us fans do want to keep him, because this notion that they're not going to come back in for him next season. He's Arabic. He's going to be their poster boy. They're still listen. All that league will still want him next season, but it's just that the money will be half. But they'll still want him. Some people saying Saudi won't come in next summer. That's rubbish in my opinion.
Yeah, everyone likes talking about financials as well. People never talk about Salah shirt sales. What about those? You know what I'm saying?
Imagine in that region of the world as well, bro.
Yo,
it'll be crazy.
Yo.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let me see some more of these comments. Leighton P says people also forget that Salah never misses games. If your forward depth goes from 5 to 4 and you get one injury, big trouble. Yep, that's another thing we don't talk about. Fitness is availability is an ability. Do you know what I'm saying? Social Gun says if they crunch the numbers and selling them is more money than keeping Salah and we can top 4 the season, they should sell instead of lose 80 million with another fee next year. So that is another way of looking at it. One that I don't agree with, but it is a way of looking at it. And yeah, so let's move on. Jadon Sancho. Jadon Sancho. Obviously, Ten Hag has obviously called out Jadon Sancho. Sancho obviously hit back out with his comments on Twitter. Rumors around. There are rumors flying around that Sancho's contract could be terminated.
Well, that's nuts.
There's so many ways to look at this. I am quite sympathetic for Sancho. Obviously, there's going to be a little bit of bias there because he's a London boy, he's a street baller, and he's made it to the top level of football at Bayern Munich. Obviously, a massive prospect at City as well. I think we could all agree that that Sancho made the wrong move going to United. I think we could all agree with that. I don't know. I believe he made the wrong move going to United, especially under Oli. Again, that second place smoke screen, people just couldn't see it.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I think he just came to the wrong manager.
United was definitely the wrong move. I agree with him.
Well, it's definitely the wrong move because it's not working under Ten Hag either. So
nah, I feel like he needed somebody else at that moment to develop him in that moment. Do you get it? To make him develop.
I disagree.
Always gonna say no because he supports Manchester United, bro. So United was the wrong move for Sancho. Why was it the right move?
I don't think so. Still, I think it was the right move.
Why was it the right move?
If it's Man United, they're a big club, bro. If they're the right manager, if they had the right manager at the right time, let's say for example, this is non-biased. If it was Mikel, for example, at Man United at the time, he could coach him into a proper winger, bro. That's a
no, but this
winger,
is no okay. What you're saying is, and that's different. This could be any team, and not. This is why I don't agree with what you're saying, bro. What you're basically saying is, if a coach that could teaches good football had Sancho, he would cook. United haven't had a good manager that plays good football in near on a decade, bro.
That's my point, Casey.
So that's why United wasn't the right club for him.
Yeah,
you get it?
Yeah, no, I
get maybe United as a brand and as a club
change,
prior, he could live up. Sancho can handle the hype. So I get you mean that Man United isn't too big for him. But Man United is not the right club for him.
But I'm saying if it was Man United with a different manager, they would change the whole feel around the club. Like the identity.
No, but he has a different manager. We've seen him under 2 managers. In fact, we've seen him under 3 managers.
Yeah, they're not good enough. They're not good enough.
He was the third.
No, Ten Hag is a top manager. Like I hate
Yeah,
United.
Who was the third? Oli, Ten Hag, and who was the third?
Ralph.
Ralph.
Yeah, sometimes I forget he was even there. How long was he there for? A couple months, innit?
That's what I'm saying. It's just not good enough. He's
He
been in the
wasn't a
unbalanced
manager, though,
environment.
innit?
You can't
He
blame
was
him.
just like filling out. But
Yeah,
I
he was
personally
chilling,
don't think, I just don't think Sancho knew the realness of the club. And I'm not saying it in the sense where like, oh, it's a big club, you gotta understand. I'm saying in the sense where there was so much shit basically going on at the club, and you've just dived yourself right into it thinking it's happy-go-lucky. And then you're in it, and now everything's just crazy.
Nah, for me,
Like,
he's got people around him and he's got advisors, Corey. I don't think he'd be that. He's got advisors,
bro,
got people around him. For
do you
me,
think
he
his
got offered.
advisors
He
are
got
right
offered.
to make
Bro, he got offered astronomical wages. United was second at the time, and it looked like things were going well. There's been 3 managers. It hasn't worked under all of them at all. He's only been good in patches. There hasn't been one night of 9 out of 10 performance for Manchester United. Part of it is his own fault, but at the end of the day, I'm looking at Sancho, and I can understand his frustrations because obviously he has stuff going on off the pitch. But with Jadon Sancho, you have to understand he's looking at Anthony now. Anthony costs more than him. He got less GA than him. He plays week in, week out. I think Sancho, because he's been there longer, he suffers more than Anthony does. And also, Anthony has ties to Ten Hag from the previous team. Every manager has their favourites. It happens at Liverpool. It happens at every team. Every manager has their favourites. And unfortunately, I believe that's the case with Anthony. And I'll be sitting there on the bench thinking, this guy costs more than me. He's not better than me. And he could play 5 games in a row and play bad in 4 of them. And he will play in the 5th game or the 6th game. Anthony will start that next game. Sancho can play brilliant in 1 game and he can play bad in the next game. And best believe he's going straight to the bench. Best believe that. And the fact that Sancho, the best Sancho we saw was coming in off the right, in off the left, and most likely as a second striker behind Erling Haaland. Manchester United have not played that style with a second striker because Bruno plays there. It's not even tactically, he's not right for the team.
You know something me and you both got wrong. Now we were saying earlier on Never Felt that Sancho hasn't really been haven't really been given a chance here. I did some researching and digging, and last season, I think it was between 16 and 18 Premier League games, he actually started, And I think even in that first 15, he started about 9. But because I was under this illusion that he didn't have a chance. No, but it was still, I can't lie, it's still a run of games to prove yourself. If you start 9 to 10 games in a row, that's a nice sample size to prove yourself.
Like Anthony, though, but I'm saying, no, he has had his chance. Don't get me twisted. He's had his chance.
I thought he hadn't. But when I've done that research,
Anthony, I think Anthony has been given way more leeway. But the one thing, the credit I'll give to Anthony, regardless of what I think of him, is that Anthony is his body language. He looks more applied. He runs more and he works harder. So for someone who
on the eye already looks like he's a better player than.
He's always going to look more busy. I think everyone on this panel can tell you right now. I think Sancho is a better footballer, and you can disagree with me. I think Sancho is a better footballer than Anthony. I do think
100%.
You know what backs up what you're saying? We've all been in a job we don't like, and when you're looking like you don't want to be there, your manager comes over and has a word that even if you don't want to be it, at least you look like you want to be it. That's just look like Sancho. Like Anthony looks like he wants to be it, where Sancho is very lackadaisical. He's quiet. Because I agree with you, Mons. I think we all agree. Sancho is the more talented player out of the two. But I echo everything you said due to favoritism. Ten Hag's worked with Anthony for 2 seasons at Ajax. For me, anything Sancho does, he will still won't start over Anthony. But the situation of the whole calling out, that it's just a circus at your club, Corey. Long may it continue, but it is just a circus.
Do you not agree that Sancho should have responded?
No, I don't think
not public.
Cool. We're all on the same page. That's good.
Let's say in the training, give a knock on the door. Ten Hag.
I won't be knocking. I'll be busting through the door. I'll be vexed. If I was Sancho, I'll be vexed. I'll be busting through the door saying, "Bro, you can't be shouting me out like not bro, but you know what I'm saying."
Also,
like, boss, gaffer,
bro,
you can't be.
You man have just lost, and my name's in your mouth.
That's dead.
My name's in your mouth again.
It's a this one. It's a this one. Why do you say fuck me for?
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
It's literally
That's what I'll say. That I don't think what Ten Hag said was even that crazy as what Kaz said. He's called out Rashford, he's called out Garnacho. However, what I'd say is that for me, you could clearly see that Sancho has had so many things happening right now. That was just the last straw. It wasn't a mad thing that Ten Hag said, and it's a one-off. I think it's just a culmination of things, and it's spilled. That was like the last.
I think it's the timing as well.
Yeah,
it was after a loss. He was already complaining about decisions and stuff. Then he was Then he was asked a question about Sancho, and that's what I'll say in his defense. He was asked a question. He didn't mention Sancho. Yeah. They asked him a question, and he simply responded, innit? And in the response, so he weren't training. But then, has everyone seen that TikTok thing? By the way,
which
was
one?
Sancho doing press ups in training?
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh, okay. I'll send it to you. Like, yeah,
you know
basically, like you weren't doing no press up. Basically, he was faking them, innit?
I saw that still. Actually, I saw that.
I need to see that still. Adding on to what you were saying, Casey. For me, this is what I was saying to us earlier as well. For me, it's the timing because it's like you've just lost. You've now got a 2-week international break. When you think of Man United, you think of 3 things now: are the Glazers selling, Anthony's case with his ex or whatnot, and now Sancho and Ten Hag with the public dispute. Like, just nothing's good. All their dirty laundry just aired out, bro. I love this. I know we're all loving this. I love this, bro. But for them, the fact that this has happened just for the international break, and now 2 weeks is going to be lingering over United. It's just going to be trending.
And the transfer window's closed as well.
Bro, exactly.
So there's not even like potential moves or nothing. Unless he goes Saudi, he's done. Like, he's there. He's stuck there till Jack.
Yeah, I feel like Ten Hag's lost a lot of them in the changing room. And Rashford liked the tweet. He liked the Sancho tweet.
Apparently that was fake.
Or was it fake?
Just to round this off, bro. I just think football with such fine margins. If that Garnacho goal goes in, you think Sancho's even mentioned in that presser?
No,
Sancho's mentioned in that presser? Of course not. Of course not. Do you know what I'm saying? And the dark cloud of Man United. I think that almost gives Man United the kind of, how about this? I reckon Amrabat gets unveiled in a different way. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, just like the Casemiro.
They swing him in on a plane, fam. They land a plane in a helicopter and that.
It was, and that's why I said to Corey, football is cruel, because it's like, that is the difference. And that, the way you guys lost that game led to all of this foolishness that's happened after that. And the worst thing is, Manchester United weren't even bad in the game. Everyone has clearly said that, a draw wouldn't have been bad for both sides. Like, it's not like Man United. Everyone thought Man United were going to lose 3s and 4s, and now the press and the clowns, all this stuff that's happening outside of football is now, you're missing the fact that United actually played okay at the Emirates, one of the hardest places to go at the moment in the Prem. So, it is what it is. But let's obviously move on to our team of the season. Before we do. We're just a quick round of applause for hitting 6,500 subscribers. So appreciate it.
Big up the chat, man. Big up everybody. Trust me.
You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate it.
You have to big up everyone in the chat, man. You know what I'm saying? We work very hard. You know what I'm saying? We're very, very hard, and it's just So I've just seen something on the monetization. It's been I've seen something on monetization. Anyway, it's been a very long journey, and to hit 6.5 is crazy. But obviously, what we love to do is to hit more subscribers. So make sure you keep subscribing, keep liking the video. Let's try to get to 214 likes today, I believe. 214 likes. That is a like total.
15 Montel. Don't forget that million.
No. It's for Amrabat J. For Amrabat J. The force for Amrabat. There you go. Team of the season, of course, chat. You don't know what it is in it with the chat. So I'm gonna let you guys know right now. Just saying, you want to vote for the team of the season? You don't know what to do. You gotta hit that super chat if you don't agree with something that we say. Obviously, this is good. We're gonna make it fun. This is based on game week 1 to game week 4.
Yeah, nothing prior. I don't care what you've done last season.
This is what I love.
I don't.
This is what I love. You get I saw a comment earlier like, "Oh, Monty, it's only 4 game weeks. What you doing?" But this is the fun of it. Like the team could look
Yeah,
bad in that.
it's gonna be mad.
Word,
It's
it's
gonna
gonna be mad.
Right, there's some people in there, but they're gonna be shocked. Trust me.
100%. All right, cool.
Yeah. Just to
No, go on.
establish, are we doing like, so we say a position, everyone says who they think should be in it, and then if there's like a tie or whatever, is it down to a vote, or how's this going?
Yeah, we'll run it to the chat if we hit a stalemate, we'll run it to the chat, just how we usually do it, really. And we'll run it that way. But of course, we'll start with the manager. So chat, make sure you're involved. I want to see names. So I'm going to share screen once we do each position, but I've obviously got the 11 builder up now. So I think we'll run a 4-3-3. I think that's probably the wisest thing to do. Team, what we saying then? Manager of the month so far.
Ange.
I'll say Ange is. It's between Ange and Moyes. I'll be real. I'll probably lean towards Ange because he's had less time, just come in, and he's got Tottenham playing good football. So for me, it'd be Ange.
I'm leaning towards Moyes because of how I think their fixtures were a bit harder than Spurs, didn't it? And coming off the back of relegation. I think the only thing I'll say with Ange is close, innit? But you see,
Moyes is coming off the back of winning though. So's Ange though. So's Ange.
Yeah, Moyes there.
And you know what's mad? They both lost their best player, Rice and Kane, so they'll both kind of you need to see how it will work. It's actually very tight, you know.
Tight still.
I hear either or.
You know why I'd say Ange? I'd say Ange, yeah, because I think he's completely changed the way Spurs play. Like completely.
Yeah, he's brought Basuma back to life.
Yeah, he's brought back
Papa
stuff.
these man that we thought were done.
He's actually done stuff to bring people back to life.
And I know what you mean. Like Moyes to just kind of take sold man and then kind of replaced him with certain man that goes back.
But that ain't easy because
it's still good.
Everyone said losing Declan Rice is literally playing with Souček. Like, what's he supposed to do? They've gone and got Alvarez. They've Edson Alvarez. They've gone and got Kudus, and they've gone and got who's the other one?
Prowse.
And they've got Ward-Prowse. And that is like a brilliant signing. And on top of that, they've kept Paqueta, and Paqueta for me is in the top 5 midfielders. Again, there's 5 midfielders right now.
Let's put a lid on that though. If it weren't for the yellow card betting thing, let's be honest, he'll be a City player.
But you've got to give credit for the management of getting him. He easily could have jumped back in and looked crap.
Yeah, head could have been good. No, fair enough.
And he's looked better than ever. He's looked better than ever since the betting thing, to be honest.
Wait, hold on a second. Why isn't it Pep? Man's on 12 points.
Yeah, he's been in for the last week. I don't want to hear it.
How about this? Man narrowly beat Sheffield United. I just bet. Like for me, City are doing what they're meant to be doing, and Pep hasn't done anything. I'll be real. Pep hasn't done anything for me that has made me think. Pep's doing a mad thing. Like he's not doing a mad thing.
Newcastle's the only team. Other than that, he played 2 newly promoted teams.
You know what as well, yeah? Obviously, hope his operation went well and that, but let's be honest that he's not been here the past 2 games. That he's not been on a touchdown, you know what I mean? That, for me, that is a factor as well. And City is that clockwork. They all know what they're supposed to be doing and that. But with that being said, City don't normally start off well. So it could be a factor.
I can't.
Wait, Montel?
Even Klopp could get a shout. I can't even cap.
Klopp can get a shout, but I would lean more towards Ange though. These new man because Klopp Klopp's a top manager. So for me, I need to someone that's above expectations because we're looking at right now. This is based off this season, innit? And for me, this season, Ange has impressed me the most because I'll be real. I didn't expect Tottenham to be doing much.
Casey, what does Pep need to do to impress you?
Bro, for me, the City aren't looking undefeatable. That's that to me what Pep needs to
So
do.
they need.
They're not
they
looking
need to be-
undefeated.
I don't think anyone's looking undefeatable. You can say that for
Please
anyone.
understand what you just
But
said.
that's what Pep needs
the
to do to
standard
get
for
to
what
the
you
next
have to
level,
be
bro.
invincible.
That's the standard
You're
he
telling me
set,
they need
bro.
to be invincible for them to impress you now.
That's
Yeah,
Pep
but-
standards, bro. That's the
For
standard.
me, Corey, yeah, the more Casey, the more I think of it, I hear you, but Pep normally starts off slow, and this City team have gone 12 for 12. I can't remember the last time they went 12 for 12 at the start of the season. I don't know if you lot can, but they normally start off a bit slow. So yes, albeit they played that lower position. I think you said kids, 2 new promoted teams, but deep it, they're not playing well and they picked up maximum points. The only team, by the way, no one else is on 12 points. I think from second to that fifth is 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. But
Yeah.
for me, it's not Pep, but that was a shout. You ever did say Pep, it is a shout. When I think of it now, it is a shout still. It actually is.
No, I don't
You
think
got
he's
to
one.
pick one in it. You got to pick one. So
Cool. So let's go round and vote, and then we'll dash it in the chat. We've got 2 super chats to get to in a second as well. I'm saying Moise. Moise.
I'm going Ange.
Cause
What if? Are we allowed to vote Pep?
bro,
Yeah, so who you want, Pam?
Yeah, I vote Pep.
Can I ask a question? When
Mm.
we're picking players and managers, are we looking at how they've performed in all competitions or just the Prem?
nah, Prem.
just the Prem.
If it's just the Prem,
I
then
see what he did.
yeah, it's Ange. No, I have to, because Moise would have tipped it. But for me, if it's just Prem, it's Ange.
Aye, Casey, you're smart.
I
Yeah,
hear
that.
You're smart.
We're gonna see that. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that.
That's even though it's just based on the Prem, that makes me lean even more to Moise because I'm pretty sure West Ham had to play a game as well. So yeah.
No. It
No,
would've been
because they're
Moise,
Europe.
but if it's just
Because they're
Prem,
Europe, I don't think they had to.
Go on,
it's
Kate.
just Prem.
Who was Liverpool's? So Liverpool played Newcastle, Villa, Chelsea, and who else?
Bournemouth.
Chelsea, Newcastle were away from home though.
I can't lie. I'm gonna say Klopp. I can't even cap.
I said
I'm saying Klopp still.
5 different answers. Wait, we
No,
just
2
said-
man said Ange. I said
2
Ange.
man said Ange.
Yeah,
2
yeah.
man said Ange. So we'll go Ange. We'll vote Ange. I'm just gonna type that in now. Let me hit the 2 super chats first as well before I type them. Big up Hit 44 with a $2 super chat. He goes midfield, Odegaard, Rice, and someone from Manchester City. We're not gonna open the floor yet. Like,
Yeah. Slow down.
He's got another one. Slow down for a second, innit? Let's get
keep them in mind, though, innit? Like, when we go to it.
We'll start these on. Keep these in mind. Pep's not even there. LMFAO. Of course, big up Hit for the 2 super chats. You know we appreciate you, my brother. We are. Let's see what the chat's saying though. The chat's a lot of people are saying Klopp, Ange, but there was a lot of Ange was dominating most of the. I'd say
Ange.
Yeah, bro, bro. For real, let's be real, man.
There's a lot of Moises ones there. Moises has got a few shouts as well.
I don't rate Spurs, but I hate
a lot
Spurs.
of
There's actually, let me not lie, Pep did get enough shouts though.
Man said die.
Man said dash. Yeah.
Big up.
Wait, man is saying KSW. KSW.
That's
You got killed me.
right. It's literally Klopp's been class though. I can't lie.
So we're gonna go for the manager. We'll go Ange. Goalkeeper.
This one's interesting. Be honest, man. There didn't any stand out.
No one's been a standout, really.
I'd say for me, it's between Pickford and Alisson. After Alisson's heroic. Did you not see
Pickford done a mad thing.
This is 4 games, bro. You can't go off the most recent one. The most recent one he was cold, but the first 3, come on, bro. Pickford.
Yeah. Nah, bro, he was still, bro. I've just, do you know what it is? The saves I've just been seeing him making is mad. For me, it's Alisson. After that save,
it might have to be Alisson.
The one where he took onto the bar and then.
Oh wait, unpopular opinion, Areola.
Ooh,
that's a shout. Big shout.
Areola's not. He's been doing a thing. Got given number 1. And he was
made
getting
it was-
Yeah,
it
it
was
was Brighton away. Brighton away, he was moving
Brighton
mad.
away.
Brighton away.
Yeah,
Mad.
yeah.
So
Right in the way still.
Ariola's
And
there
yeah,
as
that's
well.
a shout. I'm going him. That's a shout still. Can't lie.
I'm gonna be biased. I'm giving it to my boy.
Who was that
Becca.
first game?
West Ham's
We're
first
just trying
game
to get
was
someone in there.
four
Yeah,
away. I
trying to get someone in there.
Huh?
They kept a clean sheet, though.
No.
Oh yeah, Ali did make save of the season so far. That mad one where he kicked it to the bar and then scooped it out on some mad thing. Ah,
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
I'm gonna go Ariola.
I'm gonna say because Ariola saved the penalty against Chelsea. I'm gonna say Ariola.
Oh yeah, and he
saved-
saved the pen. Yeah,
he saved
yeah.
the pen.
Ariola.
He
Then
did save
Ariola,
that.
You
yeah.
gotta go him still. You have to go Ariola.
I'm just gonna get a Liverpool player while I can in. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna be shameless.
The pen is the difference for me, but I would say Alisson. It's like the Man City thing. That's Alisson's standard, isn't it? If that makes sense.
Yeah, for me, yeah, he's
That's
doing
his-
not what I expect him to do
Well,
because that
save
save,
is ridiculous. That save was
that
done.
save's mad, isn't it? But at the same time, Ariola for me is, I'm like, whoa, like he's
Alisson
really
made a
stepped
number
up
of
kind of thing.
And he's actually the deputy. He's actually the second choice keeper. He's actually Fabianski is actually the first choice keeper for West Ham.
Yeah,
Bro, let's be real, yeah.
I think he'll now be second. I'll be real.
If Alisson never made that save versus Newcastle, then you man wouldn't even put him in there. Let's be real.
No, don't do that. Chelsea.
He's been making, bro.
He saved that 3 1-on-1s, bro.
Three 1-on-1s.
Yeah, but
do that one.
Mudryk, Jackson, and Chilwell. Them three, they were 3 1-on-1s.
They were meaty shots though. Let's be real.
No,
Mudryk,
Ariola make
Drop the agenda.
No.
my vote's Alisson, in it, but I have to. I can't look. I just thought in my head that those games came back to my months, and I can't look past it. Like a man has really got you once again, and we're only 4 games in. And don't take this as disrespect, but he's got you 10 points. Like you're there, like because of those big saves. Like you're on 10 points. You could have been on 6, 7. Like
Casey, there's only 2 constants for Liverpool, and that's Alisson and Salah.
yeah, I'll be real. Yeah, the fact that you're on 10 points is defo partly to do with him. So I'll give it.
Even versus Bournemouth, we could have been 2-0 down.
he made a mistake. That was Alisson's mistake for the first goal. No, I know it was offside.
It was Trent. No, that was offside.
Yeah, but still, it's a little bit.
Uneasy.
Yeah, it's all right. Like, he done his thing in it versus Newcastle.
Let's vote then. Let's vote.
Yeah, I'm going Ariola.
It's a difficult one, fam. I was leaning Ariola because of the penalty, but then Roms did remind me of the Chilwell save, the Jackson save. When Sterling squared it.
Yeah.
Bro, I even forgot about that one. I even forgot about that one. 4 saves.
Yeah, it's Alisson for me. That's my vote.
I just have to put in a slash shot because if that's near post Ramsdale, some just
save. The cheek.
I'm
Cool.
just saying.
Man, we're overrating Alisson, man. I'm sorry.
By the way,
you man always do this.
Chilwell shot, Ramsdale concedes, bro. I don't know.
You have an Alisson agenda though, so that's why I'm not even.
I don't have an agenda on anybody in the Prem. There's no
You
agenda.
still think Pope's better than Alisson? Still think Pope's better?
Pope, not as of now. Can't lie. Pope. I saw my Pope stock. I can't lie. They've been sold.
That's what I sold them.
That's what I sold them stocks.
Time ago.
No,
man, I'm gonna lean towards Alisson still. I'm looking at the game at Luton Town. Ario didn't have nothing to do, and the one header went in the corner. So that pissed me off. Cost me my clean sheet. I'm going Alisson.
Agenda.
Yeah, that's the real agenda.
Casey, that got me. So how about this? Casey, he didn't even dive, and he didn't make one save in the whole game. It's Luton Town. He didn't make one save. It's got me so hot.
Yeah.
But he wants to move elastic in the other 3 safe. Go on, call it. What's your vote? Piss me off, fam.
The fact that he isn't number 1 keeper, he's had to come in, do a job. They're on 10 points. He's made magnificent saves during that time, including the penalty. We'll have to go Ariola.
Roms is it safe to say he's going to vote Alisson? But we'll go Casey first. This Casey's connection. The connection gone. I think his connection went. Kiss?
I'm going Areola.
Rums?
Alisson.
Did Casey say he was going for Alisson?
Am I back?
Yeah.
By the way.
You can hear you.
You
Yeah.
go, Casey.
Who was your vote, Casey?
Yeah, I'm Alisson. Alisson.
All right. So, Alisson.
In fact, no,
wins by
sorry.
vote.
My vote's Areola. My vote's
Areola.
That's the
Areola.
one. That's the one.
Areola.
It's because of the comment.
Yeah. Yeah, I see that. Areola.
Wait, so
Areola wanna roll with the geezer.
so because Roms
Areola
was
wanna
cheeky,
roll with the geezer.
because Roms made a cheeky comment.
Fine margins, innit, man? Just fine margins.
Man said,
I should have kept my mouth shut.
Word
Not
to
kidding.
Montel. Word to Montel. I'll be
fine
there.
margins, fam.
Oh my god.
Fine margins.
I'll be there.
Hold on. We got two more guys. I said slow down with the super chats, by the way. Slow down with the super chats. We are gonna dash those in there to change the team. My fault. Sobozo gotta be in the team with Odegaard. Clinton Mark says Areola saves against Brighton and Chelsea. It's clear. Definitely wouldn't say it. Definitely. Not at all. Alisson saved one-on-ones in every game because Liverpool's everyone can't keep saying Liverpool's defense is crap. Then we're winning. Casey, he won us points, bro. Like, man's put points on the board. Like,
Bro, did you man watch that Brighton versus West Ham game?
yes, bro.
There's no way you could look at that game and the Chelsea game and think Areola's not there. Come on.
But you did the K. But as I said, if you watch the Newcastle,
It's fine
game,
margins. They're both there, innit?
I watched
Right
the
now, they're
Newcastle
both there.
I watched the Newcastle game and the only thing I saw was that Almiron save. So that's what I'm saying.
Well, he's made one-on-one saves in every single game. Right?
Big him up.
That's all right. It's Areola anyway.
Yeah,
So let's
Areola.
move on because Areola's been picked.
Right back.
Oh.
Right.
Who's there really been?
You know who I was going to say?
Kyle Walker.
I was going to say Matty Cash, but other than that brace,
No,
I see him drop some stinkers in there.
Villa have lost too many games. So I was gonna Cash was in my head, and I remember they've lost like 2 games.
Yeah.
Just fake.
That brace just it deleted me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
In fact, no. I'm going Walker still.
Kyle Walker.
I just don't think it's close. I think Kyle Walker clears that.
Yeah, even chat.
I think so. I think because if I'm honest, the quality in right backs performing right now is not low. Obviously, Walker's performing at a level, but no one's competing with him for me to say like it could be so and so. It's just Walker's there, and everyone else is kind of just finding their feet. So I'll say Walker. Yeah, that's an easy one.
I'll hear Walker.
Walker.
Yeah.
Right
Easy
centre
one.
back or centre backs. Let's hear centre back shouts.
Where does Zuma
I'm
play?
gonna go Zuma for one of them.
Yeah, Kurt Angs, and he got a goal as well.
Zuma. What, over Romero?
Yeah.
Romero's been hard. I can't lie.
I would say yeah, because West Ham generally do more defending than Tottenham will have to do. Tottenham have been scoring, innit?
By the way,
I think further up the pitch has been
super
better.
chat, by the way, Rico Henry's a left back.
Yeah, he's a left back.
He's a left back, by the way. So
Can I just put Joe Gomez in there?
no.
Wrong.
He's played 2 games.
This guy is so
I'm being shameless.
I told you,
Yeah.
now he's finding it hard to get a player in, so he's just turning to begging. It's sad.
That's it.
It's begging now. Now he's getting to begging.
Listen, there's a guy from our team that has to be in there.
Corey, I know I'm getting players in the team. Are you getting players in the team? Is the question.
It's scary.
Are you getting
Wait,
players?
do you think you're getting Szoboszlai in, by the way?
100%.
Oh, you said I'm talking about the boss line.
That's it. I was
all I can tell you is I know I'm getting players in the team. Can you say the same for yourself?
No, I can't say the same for myself.
Then keep brief. Keep the dark.
Corey's chance when? when no one said Onana, I guarantee if one person
Yeah.
said Onana, Koi would have been there.
No, for real.
But
I know.
that was the only one that
My
was
situation,
potentially going to get a shout.
I understand my sitch in it, so it's not a problem. But
Yeah,
if you think Salah, Szoboszlai, I've got another. There's another thing coming. There's another thing coming, lads. I'll tell you that.
That's fine.
I say Zuma because he's played every minute, every game for West Ham, and he's played well. So my vote would be Zuma in it. Scored a goal, scored a good goal, an important goal. So,
would you say Zuma's been better than I don't know how to pronounce it. Agued?
Agued got the red card.
Yeah.
And Agued's left sided.
Yeah, you got the red.
I'm gonna throw someone in there who I'd say I'm stuck between Diaz and Ake.
Ooh.
What is right side? Are we doing left sided now?
Yeah. Well, has anyone arguing with Zuma? Is anyone even arguing?
We all agree Zuma.
I said Romero still, but obviously Zuma wins.
Yeah.
Koi, what did you say?
I was gonna say Romero as well, still.
So what did you say, Monts?
I said Zuma.
Oh, so Zuma 3v2. Sorry, lads, 5 margins.
Sorry.
No study.
Also, you lot can say Romero, but Tottenham have still been conceding goals. They won 5-2, not 5-0.
Yeah, no, but Romero. But I'm looking at him like as a centre back, just him. He's been class. Man, I can't lie.
You know what? Tottenham
he's defo honourable mention.
That's what I'm saying. It's not a bad shout. I can't lie, but I do hear Zuma. That's I'm not even arguing that.
Yeah.
I said
what we think for the left side is centre back. There's obviously it's going to be harder for decisions. Do you know who's not even a bad shout, by the way? Lewis Dunk. Dunk is
Did he play in the Newcastle?
Yeah,
not Newcastle lost. The West Ham lost. Sorry, the West Ham lost. Did he play?
Yeah, the only thing I'll say is the West Ham game. He didn't.
They've not even kept a clean sheet.
That's why they're not there. They haven't kept a clean. Rightfully so. But
don't use the argument for one and not use the argument for the other. Same.
No, but I'm looking at. But they've not kept on all season.
Look at the defense. Look at the defense as a whole for both players in it. Like if you're gonna do that.
Fair enough. But I think he's been good, but just not better than Zuma or Romero for me.
Yeah, bro. As I said, I still think for me, it's probably Diaz or Ake that partner him.
I think I'm gonna go Diaz. I know we rate him to a high level, but he's just been doing what we know him to do, man. He's been solid again, so I'll probably go Diaz. Both of them have been cold though. City are just being City, man.
Man said Van der Ven after man bagged their own goal. Big, man. Big, man.
Centre back. Yeah, I can't lie. Probably have to go Diaz still. You got to go Diaz, man.
I'm cool with Diaz.
Man, yeah.
Can you? Am I frozen on your screen?
No.
Am I frozen?
No,
Everything frozen on my screen. Yeah, I'm just gonna share the screen now. It looks like the team that Ronaldo's plays for is kitting up. John for the BSB colours. It looks like the Saudi team that Ronaldo.
I said Al Nassr.
It's that Al
Nassr. Who's left back?
For me, it's simple. Udogie. Like I don't think there's been a left back better than him.
I was thinking that. I was just saying out of them two for me, Rico Henry or Udogie.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You could even say I know they lost. They got smoked against West Ham, but it's I don't know.
It's opinion.
It's opinion. Yeah. No, it's Udogie. It's Udogie.
It is Udogie, isn't it? He's been cold.
Oh man, then
he's been cold.
Emerson though. Emerson's been good, you know.
Yeah, Emerson's been cold as well for West
Ham. Yeah.
But Udogie, for me,
Udogie looks a different
been a standout. He's been a standout, bro. Like in the Tottenham side, that's been performing well.
He's young as well. He looks cold.
Yeah, he looks cold, but I'm still looking at the goals Tottenham have still conceded, bro. Like Tottenham have conceded some poor goals, man. Poor goals, even though they've looked so good in the games.
But I'm looking at him individually. I don't think he's been at fault for those goals.
Yeah,
I,
yeah.
but I said, but even I'll say the same for Rico Henry and the same for Emerson.
True.
Wait, Rico Henry, I swear he done that mad pass, that dead pass.
Oh
into,
yeah, Casey, you're right. You're right. Still to David Brooks.
Who was it he passed
David
to?
Brooks
He made a
backed it.
mistake once. Yeah,
That was
a big
that was the
mistake.
last game. Yeah, David Brooks, and he backed it.
Yes.
Wait, am I not saying that Doki hasn't been ripped at all? Because he has been, by the way. But
He hasn't.
I'm not
he's
saying he
not-
hasn't
he's
been
not-
ripped.
He hasn't done nothing
But
dumb like
I
that.
don't think he's been twist up.
Bro,
He ain't been twist up.
Adogi has lost his man a few times, especially in Burma in the Brentford game. But,
Oh my
Yeah, but
god.
once you got to look at what's his name, Rico Henry, and his mistake was literally led to the goal.
Yeah,
Adoki
I do.
hasn't done
Right,
anything
cool.
like
You know, cool. When we're deciding, we have to look at fair margins again. And another factor we can include in this is clean sheets. Because you're part of a back four. Udogi's got 2. I don't think Henry or Estepinian.
And he's got GA.
Yeah,
How much
and
GA
he's
did
got-
Henry
Exactly,
got?
and he's got
Adogi's
GA.
He's
clear.
providing
Adogi-
the end. But it's a Dogi, man. It's a Dogi.
Yeah, it's Adogi still.
Nah, man.
Fair enough. I think
Rico
Emerson's
Henry's
good.
in minus. He's giving GA to the other team, so that's
I
minus.
think Emerson, and I've been better still.
That was bad. Emerson scored a cold goal against Luton, but it was
Yeah,
ruled
ruled
offside.
out.
Yeah,
There we go. So 0, yeah, dead. For me, Adogi, but I don't know everyone else's vote.
yeah. I'm going Adogi still.
And Corey,
Cool.
Yeah, Dougie, I'm cool with him, yeah.
and then Adogi it is.
The 6th
Alright,
position.
6th.
What we saying?
Boy, Case
And
just
I
saying
wanna know why they can right. And
I feel like
and
this
then
right.
they can right.
quickly,
And I feel like they can right.
quickly.
I think that winner.
Rodri has a shout as well. Rodri has a shout. He scored as well.
Nah,
Yeah, Rodri-
I'm going Declan Rice, man. Obviously, Rice back the winner. So did Rodri. but
No.
Rodri scored
yeah,
twice.
but we backed
Rodri has
against
scored
the
twice.
We backed against the
I
Ops.
know,
Not
but then
Sheffield.
Rodri, how many man in the match performances has Rodri had?
Right.
Deckers is on 3 out of 4. Wait him.
And
No,
he
but there's
backed-
levels. There's levels. City.
I don't know, man.
Now, what do you mean there's levels? Stop that.
Rodri is also obviously Rodri 3 GA. He's
Exactly.
Yeah,
man.
Forget that.
You know what it
Forget
is? You know what
that.
it is? You know what it is?
I've been doing
this
stuff he ain't
is-
supposed to be doing. How about this?
this
I'm
is-
gonna go for a dark horse. I'm gonna go for Basuma.
I can hear
Yeah,
that.
I'm going Rodri.
No, but you can say that, but he hasn't been better than Rice or Rodri, so it's just
Liv,
silly.
Liv.
I can just get
Yeah,
debunked.
Basically, do you know?
Yo,
Do you know my problem with you two? Is I don't really mind if it's Rice or Rodri because they've both been cold. But it's the way you two just act like it's a full.
I know you're gonna say.
Yeah, it's just Rice. It's just Rice. Like you're just dismissing Rodri, bro. That's
No, listen. Rodri's cold, bro. You could even put them both in. You could even do both.
actually, do you know what? I know I want to say, but you know what? I know. You see that goal from Rodri, yeah, and the 2 assists he grabbed when City were looking crap going forward in the first half. I'm going Rodri.
But who were they against? Who were those
I'm
assists
going
and goals
Rodri
again?
as well, but
I'm going Rodri as well.
Who did
Corey,
Rodri
I was
back
going to say.
Oh no! Oh wait, cool. You're going Rodri.
That's
Corey,
fine.
I said, you know what to do.
Wait.
No problem.
You say 5 margins. Wait, cool. 5
No,
margins.
It looks like I'm gonna have to super chat. It looks like I'm gonna have to super chat. I'll get that fixed up. Give me a sec.
It's worth to Corey. It's worth to Corey. What do you want Rodri to do? 12 out. What more do you want him to do?
No, that's what I'm saying.
He dropped a
No,
stinker
man.
and got subbed off. I swear he dropped a stinker last game, got subbed off on my bagging.
I've got a dark horse. Endo. I think Endo's been amazing.
And go.
I know what's killing me.
Let's do the vote. Let's do the vote.
In the 6, you know what? I've actually got a different. I'm gonna say Rodri because I've got something else planned. I'm gonna say Rodri.
Yeah, Rice is in there somewhere.
I'm just gonna put Rodri there. If Kaiser said Rodri, then it's voting that 6 is gone.
Yeah, bro, it's fine. Rice is the 8, so it's fine.
Correct, Casey.
Oh, Rice is the 8.
Of course.
You might told me to put Rodri, bro. You might
Oh,
told me.
man, are shoehorning.
Has he played 8 though?
Yes,
Of course,
yes,
of course.
yes,
Of
What's the
course.
question?
yes.
What game?
No, how about this? How about this? I promise you, he hasn't played eight
Crystal
because Partey
Palace.
hasn't played in the mid. Partey hasn't
Exactly, Mon.
Partey's
Exactly.
been playing right
Don't do
back.
that.
Partey's been, no, don't do that. Party's been inverted as the DM. Don't do that. You have to be playing 8.
No, but we mean starting
You don't act like
position,
this.
not where you end
No,
up.
dead man, dead. Not doing that.
Starting
He's played the 8. He's played the 8. Man, them know. Man said Sabozo. What? Because he
I'm
bagged.
going Sabozlai and Madders.
Sabozo.
Sabozlai and Madders,
Oh
bro.
my days, you're
Come
kidding
on,
me.
bro. Let's not do
Madders,
this now.
I hear Sabozlai.
Madders is 100%
Roms, has Sabozlai been better than Rice?
No.
Different position.
Wait, no,
Wait.
because Rice
No,
hasn't
no.
played in the 8.
He has,
Bro,
bro.
bro.
He has.
Exactly. Rice has been in the 6. He's not even playing
He's
8.
been playing in the 6,
What
bro.
about
The way you lot are trying to shoehorn him in that 8. Nah, G, we're going off 4 games where he's
Bro,
played.
And what about James? What about James Ward-Prowse? What about James Ward-Prowse?
What about
James Ward-Prowse?
See, now that's a
Yeah,
shout,
yeah.
Casey.
Sabozlai's not there. Sabozlai's not there. Bait.
Casey,
See, Rob,
Casey,
you were saying it like he's there. He's not there.
Casey,
He's not
stop
there.
saying that. Casey, you're just saying that because Rodri got the shot over Rice.
Word.
That
They
is why
just don't want us to get
Bro,
a player.
No, but
You
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 know what
man are
happened?
saying
You know what happened is now,
You man are saying it like-
if me and you pick Sabozlai, yeah, Casey kills
You know what's happening.
Corey
You know
just to
what's
be the
happening.
difference maker.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
But
No,
one
listen,
for months,
how
bro.
about this? If we play,
I don't want to
if
hear
we
he's not
play
been playing
2-6,
8.
huh?
I don't want to hear he's not been playing 8. Go pre the Palace game and look at where he was playing, bro.
No.
That's the
Starting
bro.
formations, kids.
Bro,
Starting, listen,
party
starting
inverting
formation.
is that's the DM. That is the DM.
Hey,
Bro,
hey,
listen, we'll look at the shape. Look, bro, we're playing what? Do you want us to play 2-6s? Do you want us to
Yeah,
play 2
party. No, Rice will be there. Where that 7 is that number 7?
Bro, I'll say this right now. Rice has not been starting in the 8, so therefore
Bro,
we're
yes,
not
he
holding
has.
them in.
Just to put a player in and not even debate. I don't even want this one up for discussion. Just put Madders in there. We can go back to the 8 debate. Put Madders in the 10. I think we all agree. I think we all agree still. Might as well start Madders there.
I'm thinking Paqueta goes in that.
Over Madders. No,
Over Madders. Madders has been the Madders has been the best performing player in my opinion so far this season.
I'm saying in the 8, isn't it?
No, yeah, man, that's the 8. Yeah, that's the 8. Two.
I do hear the Paqueta shout, but do you know? But the thing is though, even in the team, hold on, even in the team,
Foden's going left wing, without a doubt.
Left wing,
disgusting.
He hasn't started left wing, did he?
He only played central.
He only played central. Yeah, he hasn't started on the left this season.
Bro, this guy has been fiddling. This guy has been funding.
No, Corey, what's a month?
No, we're not. See, Corey, we can't do that. It's where they start. Where they start.
He started left wing on paper. On paper, he started left wing.
When did he start left wing?
Bro, have a look.
When? You tell me. What game?
You tell me because you know it's 4 games.
Because he didn't start the Sheffield game.
He started right wing. He started right wing against Newcastle.
Oh, he started right wing. Sorry, yeah, he started right wing.
Wait, did he?
Right wing. Sorry.
He started
right wing against Newcastle.
Hold on. Again, he started left wing against Fulham. He did start left wing against Fulham in the 5-1 win.
What?
Fam, I'm bugging. I must be bugging.
Started left wing.
I'm definitely.
Do you know why this is a bit flawed? Yeah, because you know a lot of these different websites have different formations. You know.
I don't think
he has not started left wing, bro.
When I watched the highlights for City, he was on the right, like drifting in that right.
This is where eye test comes into it. Swear down. This is where you have to actually see where players are.
To be fair though, Foden hasn't even played all 4 games though, as well. To be fair, as well.
I think playing all 4 games.
We're still looking at this 8th position. I can't.
Let's come back to the 8. Let's come back to the 8 because I think there's an actual discussion.
I'm really going Rice, man.
Listen, why are you saying Sabozo is not there when he's been one of the best performing 8s in the league?
Because James Ward-Prowse has played better than him.
No, he hasn't. You just haven't watched Sabozlai.
Wait, you say no, he hasn't. Did you say no, he hasn't?
You have not watched Sabozlai. That's right.
He's definitely up there.
I think the only Kids and Casey, I think the only argument you have now is that James Ward-Prowse has better GA than Sabozlai. But if you actually have watched both plays, you can't tell me James Ward-Prowse has been better than Sabozlai. This ain't even on a bias thing. He just got better GA.
I'd say if anyone, you're comparing the wrong person. It's Paqueta you got to compare to Sabozlai.
Exactly. Not even James Ward-Prowse.
Why?
No,
why?
no,
Bro, for me, Paqueta's the
I feel
10
like
for them in terms of that's their creator. He gets the
No, he's
free
not
role.
the
So,
10, bro.
No, he's not
Played
the
left
10.
8, bro. He's not the 10, bro.
but he's the creator. No, I'm not saying he's the
Thank
10. I'm saying
you.
he's their creator. Like he's that creator. James Ward-Prowse and Souček, if he plays, are the more defensive-minded midfielders. Paqueta gets the free role to go up there, create, make them late runs, get on the edge of the box, do all of that good stuff. That's what I'm
That's
saying. I'm not
because
saying
he's
he
just been
starts
that
10.
good, bro. That's because
You
I'm,
he's
can
I'm
been
not
say
hearing
that.
Szoboszlai. I'm sorry. I'm
You
not
can
hearing.
say that. You can say that.
I'm definitely not hearing
I'm
Szoboszlai.
voting Paqueta.
I'm going Paqueta. I'm going Paqueta. If we can't put Rice in because of the
Oh, wait, okay, you're still voting for Rice?
let me know in it because I feel like he has played 8, but you're doing the paper thing.
But my thing is, my thing is he hasn't played the 8 role better than any of the guys we're discussing now.
I feel like he has.
If we're talking the 6 role, then there's obviously the conversation for him and Rodri. That's the conversation.
Monster Rice, the Palace game, he got man the match in the 8 role.
Well
I hear
done.
it. I hear it.
That's
Oh, wait, by the way, Szoboszlai's got more man of the matches than all the other guys you said in the 8 as well.
and he's been good, but for me, in my opinion, Szoboszlai.
No, but you've just used man of the match as a measuring tool.
I know. That's what I'm saying. But and that's why I said Szoboszlai will nip it ahead of Rice in the 8. Yes. However, I think Paqueta has been better than Szoboszlai in the 8 because.
But you just said you wanted Rice in there. So that's
that's
what I'm tactical about being tactical. Because Rice. You're not getting what I'm saying, bro. Rice, for me, Rice has played 8 against Crystal Palace and had man the match. Great, well done. So Szoboszlai has, for me, only had 2 good games. Villa.
Wait, you sure Rice was your 8 against Palace?
Yeah,
Who was your 6 then?
Partey was the 6. Like, I know it on paper
he was right,
he wasn't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. On paper he wasn't, but he was the DM. Just go watch the game. Go watch the game. That's all you got to do. So just go watch the game and you'll see it. Simple as that. But so Boston, he's only had 2 good games. Villa ran Bournemouth. Newcastle, he was shit, and Chelsea, he was missing.
Yeah, Kovacic as well. Why is Kovacic not getting mentioned?
Wait, no. Newcastle. Who got man of the match? So what's I got man of the match?
You got Newcastle.
In the game. You got man of the match in the Bournemouth in the Newcastle game.
I think it was him.
I think it was Szoboszlai, isn't it? It was Szoboszlai
against Newcastle.
Or was it? No, Darwin got it, no? Did Darwin get it?
Yeah, Szoboszlai was air against Newcastle. It couldn't have been him.
I don't actually know who.
No, I think it was Nunes. I think the chat saying Nunes.
I think it
probably
was
because he bagged the 2 goals to win it, innit?
It might have been Nunes though, that game.
You know what? He's not getting in the team yet, but honourable mention, Billy Gilmore. I think Gilmore's been cold for.
Word.
Cold.
Not enough to get in the team, but honourable mention.
Yeah, honourable mention.
So Billy.
Yeah, I'm going. If we just talk about 8s and just mainly paying as an 8, I'm going Paqueta. Can't lie.
Let's go through them. So you're going. You say Case Paqueta, yeah?
I'm going Paqueta, yeah.
What are you saying, Casey? I'm going support. I'm backing my boy. I'm going to support that.
Up to you, Case.
That goal's changed it for me. That goal yesterday, especially.
Yeah, that was a dumb finish. Come
on, Corey. Put us out about the dream.
Corey, you already voted. You voted.
I voted Paqueta, bro.
So is it 3 fine margins again?
Casey, you tell him.
It might be.
Unless Casey votes for
I think it's Szoboszlai. If I'm gonna be honest, now that I'm looking at it.
Casey,
no,
read the room,
bro. I know. You know what it is?
I got you.
You know what it is? Because I know that it'll be funny to not put him in there, but I also look at there wasn't a lot of pressure on him, but there was at the same time because he kind of needed to come in and perform, and he's done that. So, and he's scored important goals. He's played a big part in their midfield, kind of gelling now, or kind of getting to grips with how Klopp wants to play. So, yeah, he edges it, innit? He just edges it.
Thank you.
Take the 8 shirt, and man was saying, "Oh, he's taking the 8 shirt." Like,
Like there was pressure, but there weren't pressure at the same time. But
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Nice try,
done his
Corey,
thing.
though. Nice try, Corey. Though. Anyway,
So
left
wait.
wing.
Man
Left
said
wing.
from the one goal. That's why he gets in.
Left wing.
What? Anyway, you're hearing what you want to hear.
Rondo
Again.
said just for that goal, I pick him.
No, that's not
No,
right.
he said that's what edges
goal,
it.
That's what edges it. I said that edges it. Like obviously they've all
What
three
about
of them.
Paqueta's assist? What
What's
about
his assist?
Paqueta's assist?
Packet of Chris. Big up Cass.
Packet of Chris.
Packet of Chris. When Cass said that, I died, you know. I said that.
Anyway, Corey, Sabozo's been picked. So
Yeah,
next week.
So what, left wing, yeah. You know what's so mad? People in the chat are telling me I've got a Liverpool agenda, but I'm actually going to say Diaz left wing because the left wingers right now it's a bit meaty, innit?
Yeah, it is mediocre.
I'm going Diaz.
What other left wingers are there though, apart from Diaz though? What other ones are there?
I can't think of anybody. I'll be honest.
I'm trying to think.
That's worthy of it.
Matoma started off well.
Does Martinelli have a shot?
Martinelli's only had one good game.
Matoma has a shot.
Matoma's been mid. Matoma's been mid, bro.
Yeah,
He's missed big chances for me.
Casey and Kids, I think you agree. None of your forwards get in this. Like none of them.
They don't. I can't lie.
They don't. Yeah, no.
If
And
it wasn't for
the scariest thing is the biggest shout would be Eddie. No, I was going to say Eddie.
Eddie's got a part to play.
Oh yeah, Eddie's got a shout. I can't lie. Eddie does have a shout. Wait,
Eddie would be the only one in my front line that would get a shout.
Might be quicker this week, I might put Eddie on the left. I might slap Eddie on the left. I can't lie.
Look who he said. Look who he
When has Eddie started on the left?
I said Solomon. Don't
Wait,
take
hold on. Sorry, Corey. Say that again, Corey.
He's been cold, but not enough to get this TV.
Wait, Corey. Say what you said again.
Wait, when is Eddie started on the left?
Yeah, you man. That's Corey.
No, I'm asking you.
Eddie has started on the left enough time for Arsenal, bro. Please, let's not do this.
Look, I'm talking.
By the way, guys, let me hit two super chats. Guys, let me hit these super chats. Kids, let me hit the super chat. We'll talk about NK in a second. Hit them up with a $2 super chat. He goes, stop the cap. The Premier League app doesn't have Szoboszlai as any man of the matches. I don't know. That doesn't make sense.
Oh, the Premier League app. No, that's Budweiser. That's that Budweiser thing.
But you get that notification at the end of each
Stop
game.
the cap, though. It's the way you said stop the cap. That one.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap.
Stop that shit.
Yeah, see, hit sees the vision. Come on, Endo. Endo's a
It
shout.
says Rice, Odegaard, and Szoboszlai is the midfield. And then, as a joke, says Endo is a shout.
No, you don't see it, Roms. He's laughing at you. Don't kill me.
Wait.
Hey, Roms, you're killing me. He's picking it up.
Wait, seriously.
Daps is fuming at that Eddie and Ketty shout.
See, this
No, Corey, that's Corey. It's the Budweiser thing. Like, stop.
Oh, that's it.
Trying to hop on the whole.
No, that notification comes up.
Corey, you're a bit hot off your seat there, Corey. You're good.
But how about this? Just on the weekend, they gave it to Bukayo Saka.
Yeah,
Bukayo Saka got Budweiser.
Let's do the votes because we got to open the floor for the super chats in a second. So let's do the vote. Left wing. Let's just do the votes.
I'm putting Eddie on the left. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have to.
Casey, go on. Just do the vote. Let's do the vote.
Okay.
Are we allowed to shoehorn, by the way, or do they have to play left wing?
No, you can fit them in if they play left before.
Because if I'm gonna shoehorn, I'm gonna put Evan Ferguson there, innit? He's got
1.5
I think he didn't even started one game, bro.
Wait. He's 18 and a man got a hat trick in the Premier League. Please understand, we're talking about game week 4. Bro, I'm sorry for me. That's my vote. Evan Ferguson. Everyone else can have their vote.
Corey,
that's my vote.
Oh yeah, Gordon is a shout actually. Go on, Corey.
No, Newcastle 3 points.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Eddie.
Thank you, Corey. Thank you. You know, Corey.
Yes.
Trust me.
Why is this DS? Sorry, yes, DS.
Wait, that's evil. That is evil, man.
Bro, it's not even not months. How can that be a bad shout?
Bro, no. Kids, my shout was for up top, bro. My shout was for up top. I said he gets a shout for up top. It's just,
But with that, because I've got to put Haaland up top. Eddie has to make this team. Eddie,
no, he doesn't have to. No, he doesn't
bro,
have to.
Eddie's performed in all 4 games, bro. All 4
Bro, how
games.
about this? How about this? Burma has a better shout as a shoehorn.
Bro,
way more. Yeah, thinking about him. No. Evan Ferguson. So I'm sticking with that.
Please.
I'm going Diaz, innit? I'm going just because of, as we said, the left wing bucket. But Diaz, bro, with the bicycle kick and that, and I'm going Diaz.
So wait, so Mons, let's see, how is it? So you're telling me Diaz's 2 decent games, is enough to put him ahead of Eddie, who's been well in all 4.
Wait, very good. Yeah. Oh, Awioni. That's who I would put in over Haaland, but fair enough. People like that.
Oh, we'll get to it.
Bro, you know what? I feel like because Haaland's at such a high standard, we're going to try and think of other names. Bro, you can't have 6 goals in 4 games and a man's not
exactly.
Haaland's automatically dead.
Bro,
six goals in 4 games, bro.
1 second. 6 goals in 4 games for City, who have played 2 just newly promoted sides. Awioni's in a Nottingham Forest side that struggled and has GA in all 4 games.
Chelsea
scored important goals. Like, bro, he's not just there, innit? Man's bagging, or you with the assist. He basically sweated to Elanga for Elanga to score an important goal that beat Chelsea.
I'm deep in it. Eddie Nketiah. How about this? Eddie Nketiah on the wings. It's just actually hit me in the face, bro. Pause, bro. That is shit, bro. That is shit.
Bro, you're trying to visualize. Here you go. This is just normal. You man do this all the time. Man, I'm just
that is shit, cuz.
Bro. I'm not saying.
I like Eddie. No,
you know what it is.
Hey, I rate Eddie though. You know I rate Eddie K.
I know.
I've just clocked the team. Casey and kids have assessed the team like, we need to get one of our guys in there. Let's scrap
Casey didn't say Eddie though.
Oh, sorry, I think about kids then.
Roms, I need you man to explain.
Because Diaz has 2 votes, Eddie has 1, and Ferguson has 1 from Casey.
I'll be real, Eddie is so cheap.
Casey, wait, explain that Ferguson one again, bro. That's
wrong. Time.
Actually, time. Diaz.
Cool. Then Diaz it is.
That's so poor. That's so poor.
Are we just gonna go Haaland up front? Are we gonna have this conversation?
No, fam. Awioni.
Yeah, my vote's Haaland.
I'm going Haaland as well. Still,
big
up. There's something called an honourable mention.
Scary.
You can mention him in the honourable mention, but
honourable mention,
bro. Haaland's had such stinkers, bro. Man's missed a pen. I was wait, did Haaland miss a pen or am I bugging?
Yeah, he did miss a pen. Hit the post.
So he's missed a pen.
Scored in the same game.
Wait. He's missed a pen. He's blanked. He's also blanked. Yeah, let's take this into consideration, bro. Yeah, and his team could have won those games without him. If anything, Julian Alvarez is more of a shout than Haaland. Haaland for me has just like, bro, come on. Has been crucial for Nottingham Forest. Bro, where are Nottingham Forest in the table? Let me take this in. 1 second. Let me just really look at this, bro. They narrowly lost to Man United. Take that in. They beat Chelsea away from home. They're on 6 points, bro. And Awioni is every bit as important for all 6 of those points. Haaland is not important for all of those points for City.
Casey, I hear what your reasoning.
How can you say a man's not important when he scored the most amount? Listen to yourself.
I get it, bro. But they're beating teams 5-1, Roms.
Hold on. Chat, who goes up top? I want to see something. Chat, give me names up top. Give me names straight up. Let's not even.
Casey, by the way, Casey, I respect what you're saying there. He's been very important to the team. Like, they beat Chelsea away from home. But you wasn't saying this about Paqueta. Because Paqueta beat Chelsea as well. And they beat Brighton. And he was fundamental in both of them.
No. But for me, Sobozo has just come into the league, innit? And he had a big... There's more to the Sobozo thing for me.
But can you show some more respect? He's not top stinkers to be calling him that. Come on, show some respect.
Wait, hold on a second.
That's
Bozo just sticks.
Give me Eddie respect.
I just need to make sure I hear that. For Creighton, because he isn't new.
Nah. This is mad. This is nuts.
It's not because he's not new. I'm just saying, bro. We're looking at it for the 4 games. Remember, Corey, I'm not looking at last season. I'm looking at these 4 games. Yeah, that they've played, bro.
To win every single game.
But so is Antonio. Why isn't Antonio getting a shout up top? Like, he's been instrumental in how West Ham have played.
You can run that one.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
what more? Hold on. What more do you want Haaland to do?
Yeah.
no, this is it. He's not. I hear Haaland. I hear when all of you say Haaland, innit? But I'm looking at
Casey. If you played for City and you go and bag 6 games,
yeah, I know. My name's in stone. My name's in stone. Yeah, my name's in stone.
You know what's happening now? What's happening now is simple. What you're trying to do, Casey, is just trying to be that guy that's just trying to be different, bro. Big up Owen Indy, bro. Honorable mention. I said the sorry, man. Honorable mention, but come on, bro. It's Haaland, man. What are we doing here? Big up. I know he bagged against you. You might just want to give him his flowers for that as well, but.
No, bro, missing a pen and blanking in a game for me at a team that has 12 out of 12. It's microscopic, bro. It's microscopic for me. Are we only yes, Corey? But I said, and I've said this, Montel, and you can vouch. I said for me, I prefer someone that has constant GA in all games rather than 2 blank gets a hattie, blanks that gets another 2. Like, bro, I like consistency, bro, and that's what Arioni is giving me in it. So that's just my vote. You lot have voted Haaland. Haaland's in the team, so I haven't won, but that's just my vote.
Fair enough. Right wing. I think it's between Solly March,
Bowen, isn't it? It's Bowen.
No Solly March.
Stop that.
March has had like.
What, you're not rating the Solly March in case?
Huh?
You said stop that about Salah, innit?
I said stop that.
Wait. No, bro. Salah definitely has a shout in there. Of course he has a shout.
Salah.
No, honourable mention. Word to Roms.
Oh my.
Yeah,
God.
I can't lie, Mons. I'm not with you in this one. Honourable mention. He's not been good enough to start right with. I'm being so real. This ain't even an agenda thing, Mons. He's not been better than Bowen, bro.
No, I mentioned 3 names.
That's what I'm saying. Honourable mention. Now we're in a tie break.
No, bro, I just said no agenda, bro. This ain't no agenda. I'm just
but I know it's an agenda because you just heard what you wanted to hear. I said the 3 wingers that have that up for a place. I said it's Salah, Solly March, and Bowen.
And I just made it easy for you.
I think Burma was really bad last game though. Not the game before that. He had 1 bad game.
No, he bagged the equalizer though.
Not last game. The game before that for me. Like, Burma was a bit up and down.
I do feel like you emphasize the name Salah, Montel. That's just me.
Yeah. Why would you get
why? Wait, man, just go back on. All you need to do is just go back and watch it. And again,
I'm not gonna do that now, am I? So you know,
man, you lot generally just hear what you want to say. It wasn't even the first name I mentioned. The first name I said was Solly March. It's the first name I mentioned.
I know, but you said 3 names, and Mbeumo wasn't one of them.
Per game, innit? Salah's got GA per game. He's got a goal assist.
Don't back the thing.
No, I'm just asking.
Don't back the thing. He does, but don't back that.
He's also missed a pen.
No. Again, you're using that same thing with Haaland.
It's fine margins, but
it happens to the best.
We're looking at
He scored the rebound. He scored the Casey. He scored the rebound. They all count.
Montel. Where to you fantasy points deduction?
If Salah was on 6 goals and he missed a pen, I wouldn't even care. But he's not on 6 goals, so I care. That's the reality.
Yeah, but I'm not here fighting. I'm not saying Salah is the one out of all 3. I said the 3 names for me that stand out is Salah, Bowen, and Solly March. Those are the 3 names that stand out for me. I said Mbeumo is a good shout as well, to be fair. Mbeumo is a good shout. And actually, if Foden was drifting out to the right, he's got a good shout as well.
Foden, can I just say, Salah's got the same amount of goals as Eddie, by the way. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but he's got 2 assists, yeah.
Eddie.
How many goals is Salah on?
Listen, I've got another little shameless plug. Shout out Haaland and Aranini, honourable mention. But my boy Nunes, he's not good enough to get in the team. But big up Nunes, man. You You know,
Yeah, man's had like 6 minutes, man. Bake.
Yeah, please.
I know, but 2 quality goals, two of the best goals. You know what I mean? So big up, Darwin. You know what I mean?
Is anyone gonna have? Does Pedro Neto have a shout?
That is
By
a
the
good shout. It is a good shout. But
I want to check his GA. Has he scored? I know he's got a couple of assists. Has he scored?
no, I don't think he scored.
I'll-
But
I'll
he is
put
an
him
honourable
in.
mention because he has been playing well still.
No,
And
no.
big up
Hey,
Abbas.
you know what's killing me?
Diaby.
Diaby's a good shout.
Yeah, Diaby's a shout.
Oh,
Diaby's a
Diaby.
shout. So Montel,
Yeah,
how you
but-
forget about him, but you remember Salah?
Mont, I know you like that one, didn't it? I know you like
I'll
that.
be Diaby's a good shout. Diaby's a very good shout. When he came up against Motherland, though, he was very ordinary.
Man
Very
said
ordinary.
average. Nah, Daps, bro. Eddie needs more respect, man. I'm sorry. This is too much. Eddie has scored against Nottingham Forest. He scored against Fulham. He won the penalty against Palace, and he done well against United. Like, how is Eddie not getting a shout?
Yeah, again, Kay, word to you, honourable mention. Casey, you said something about you like it when the GA is spread, right?
Yeah,
Salah hasn't blanked in a single game.
That's all I just said.
I know,
Oh,
but
you
I said to you, he
Oh,
missed the
different
pen,
strokes,
bro. Fine margins.
different- Hold on. Different strokes for
Montel,
different
he
folks.
missed the
So that one.
pen. It's not different strokes. Montel, he missed the pen.
But he bagged the rebound. So what does that matter?
And word to you, Salah's up here. We judge him on the next thing, and Salah has been nowhere near there. So what we're not gonna do is put him there.
What is nowhere near there?
Montel, he's got how many goals has he got? How many goals has he got?
He's got 2
How many
goals.
goals has he got?
He has 2 goals.
And Salah's known for goal scoring, and he's on 2 goals.
No. But why are you ignoring assists? He's been one of the best creators.
I'm not ignoring them. But
How about this, bro? Again, you're looking at it in a vacuum, in my opinion. Salah should have way more GA than he does, obviously, because man were missing enough chances. I'm looking at his all-round game. His all-round game has been very good. It's been very good. Word to Romsey's boy should have bagged my man like 3 assists.
No, it's true.
I promise you that.
Yeah.
I promise.
Montel, 5 margins.
Right.
That's it, bro.
Either way, I'm happy. I'm happy with Bowen. I'm happy with Salah. I'm happy with any of those guys in it. I'm not really fussed in it.
So
Salah's not there, so forget that.
What's the
It's
man
Bowen.
vote? What's the vote?
For me, Bowen's my vote.
Casey just hates. Do you know what? Romsey's right. Casey just loves. He hates voting popular. He hates it.
Bro,
It's not to be different.
Can't vote.
One second.
Anything that's
Montel,
like
Salah's not popular.
He hates it.
Montel, Salah's not popular, bro.
It's cool, man. You were trying to make an argument against Harden, so I can't take you in.
Montel.
I can't take you in.
Montel, but it was a good argument, bro.
No, it was.
You're telling me because he has 6 goals that means that Haaland's clear. But bro, Arioni has 5 GA, bro. He has 5 GA, bro. He's playing for Nottingham Forest, fam. Like, I'm looking at more than just stats, bro.
Casey, when we mentioned Haaland, I didn't even mention GA. I just said goals, bro. I think if it's GA, Haaland's got like 8 or 9 in 4 games. It's
7.
crazy.
He's got 7.
7.
He's got 6 goals,
Wait,
1
so
assist.
you're telling me he only have 1 assist?
Yeah,
Yeah, he only has 1 assist.
But word to Casey, he missed the pen, so it doesn't matter. But listen, man, are we gonna let's just vote? Okay, let's just vote. Okay, let's vote. Let's vote.
I'm going. For me, it's out of Bowen and then Mbeumo. For me, I'm going Bowen. I'm Bowen still.
Hear it. Okay.
Bowen. Word to Mons.
Of course.
Yeah, Bowen still.
I'm gonna go.
And that's that.
That's that.
I think that's a clean sweep.
Bowen.
That's the first clean sweep we've had this,
Oh, wait,
this show.
But you're saying Bowen?
Yeah.
No, Mont just wants to put himself in the team. You get it? Mont wants to be on that right wing.
Correct, G. I'm
On
there.
the right.
That's what I'm there.
I'm so there. Hold on, let me dash in the team. There we go. So that is the team. Listen, you guys. Listen, I'll open up the lines for super chats now. If you guys want to see any names change, you guys have 5 minutes to super chat who you guys want in the team. But at the moment, we have Ange the manager. We have Ariona in goal, Walker right back, Zuma right centre back, Diaz left centre back, Adogi left back, Rodri in the 6, Sabozna in the 8, Madison in the 10, Diaz left wing, Bowen right wing, and Haaland up top leading the line. That is the team. So yeah, man. Any other suggestions, any other shouts, it is down to the chat. We are going to leave it there. The chat, we will post this team out so you guys can obviously see the team on the Twitter and on the Instagram. That will
Comment.
be our team.
Make sure to comment as well your
Yeah,
opinions
yeah,
and what
word.
you would change and red here. We
That's
do
what I'm
look
saying.
out at these comments and you will get a response. So yeah, be sure
I
to
feel like
comment and
someone's gonna
everything like
super
that.
chat Richarlison. If someone's sleeping up. This is usually get that BS.
You're
Yeah,
saying
I-
Harry Maguire, Johnny Evans, centre back
Yeah,
partnership.
Johnny Evans in
Well,
there somewhere, like on some silliness. But yeah, I think as I said, drop a comment if you guys disagree or agree. Make sure you're interacting. If you're watching this back, make sure you smash a like as well. Let's get to 200 likes. We're not too far off. There's still just under 200 watching this video as well. Man, is there anything else you want to say before we kind of round this off?
What
I'm
was
vexed that there's no rice in his team. I'll be real.
bro, I was just about to say that's nuts in it. But
Criminal.
what can you do, man? What can you do?
Criminal.
We'll be there one day. Trust me.
Yeah, it's again, Casey, just fine margin, bro.
Yeah, no. So Bosley was a bit questionable, and so was Diaz. But what can you do, man? It's what it is. We live to fight another day.
I hear it, man. Big you up, man. Listen, people, we are. Thank you so much for getting us 6.5k subs. We're on 6,508 right now. So let's again, if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you drop a subscribe all the way. It's been another episode of Big Six Bands. Big up every single person in the chat, especially the members as well. Big up the members. I'm just gonna run through those. Big up Honestly, who rejoined 11 days ago. Big up Solo, who rejoined as well. Solo, Daniel, Wu-Tang, Slim Ake, Ed, Skip to Malu, Kaz, Edrin, KLFC, Beijing Rest TV, Roms, ND, and T, and Aiden Andrews as well. Of course, big up everyone who sent in their super chats as well. We do heavily appreciate all of these things as well. So big up Clinton, Mark, Hit 44 for their super chats today as well. It's been another episode of Big Six Bands. We'll see you guys.
Whoa.
VAR. VAR.
These men are shameless.
Yeah.
This Liverpool community is just
It's nuts. It is nuts. The community is nuts.
Man are really out here to just fill that death.
My Arsenal guys. He's got 4 bills. He's got 4 bills.
Where's the Arsenal love?
Big up the super chat. We slapped in Joey G for Diaz. Hit 44s. They don't want the stream to end.
That's the one. That's the one. Right.
Big up here.
I'm happy now. We can end it there still.
End it right there. That's the one. That is the one. Love, man. Appreciate it. Wait, what?
Oh, that's the one.
Buy some bozo.
Wait.
That's the one.
Buy some bozo.
I know that was Kaz. That was
Hey, chap, Musk can get a Man United player.
In a bit, bozo.
No.
Yeah, man. Wait, man said slapping everyone.
But we need to know where. We need to know we.
We need to know where. We need to know where.
We
need to know where.
Hey, I'm saying Joe Gomez, get him out.
Let
me know.
Replace Joey, man. Replace Joey, fam. Replace Joey.
We need to know. We need to know who we're slapping him in for.
Hey T, take out Diaz, man.
Too funny.
Diaz
is gone.
Oh,
Diaz
Diaz
got Gomez.
Diaz got socks for Joe Gomez, bro.
Oh yeah, shit. Wait, so Zuma's still there?
Yeah, Zuma's there.
Zuma's been playing hard, so. You know what I mean?
But, hey, super chats. There's no. Oh my gosh, Sancho can get a hit. We need to know who though. Hit. You need to know who. Sancho.
He ain't even played has he even played a second?
What's a Sancho?
We appreciate
that. It's crazy.
I do not kill me, fam.
No, we need replacements. You're saying Harry Mags. We need replacements. We need replacements. You need to know who. You don't have to super. If you think by the way, you don't have to super chat the replacement in it. Like you can just say in the chat who you want the replacement for. Wait, Sancho for Haaland. That is killing me. Wait, what did Hit 44 say? Hit, you need to know who we're doing this up for.
She said bye, Joey. So you know, goodbye. That's for Evans, though. That's for Evans.
Yeah. So who's Harry Maguire switching up for?
I'm guessing Zooms. Oh, this is dead. My worst nightmare came true.
You have to be Zuma, yeah, man. No.
Wow.
Let me just screenshot this one. That's all.
Yeah, surely we're
Wait,
not uploading this. We don't want to get back.
in the pools. Oh my gosh.
I said
Oh
no.
my
Wait,
days,
this is
Sancho in the
killing me.
pools. Dropping it. So
You might as well make.
Yeah,
You might as well make
Sancho
this
looks
criminal
like
FC.
that
Get Anthony on the right. You might as well put Anthony on the right.
Do
Get this
not
criminal FC,
let
fam.
me today. Oh my gosh. Big up, Kaz.
Oh,
Come on,
look
Kaz.
at that.
Come on.
Big up, Kaz.
Yeah. See,
Come on.
Cass is so shameless. She didn't even think. He didn't even think to get Rashi in on the left.
That
Like,
could have got Bruno in there. You could have got anyone in there. Man's
wait, Tia, what's going on? You're saying you want Lindelof, Maguire, and Evans.
No.
Like, I need to know. Like, I need more.
Yeah, I need more.
You're doing bears. I need more. I don't know what's going on now. I'm lost at this point.
So yeah, where does Lindelof even go? You got to take out any one of your own guys. Like
Like, yeah, boy.
Oh, what? DM? Wait, hold a second. DM?
no. Zoom got taken out for Maguire. Oh my gosh. No. Hit, bro. I'll be real.
My boy.
The rule is you have to bid higher than the original super chat to get a player back in.
Oh,
why the man are doing shameless thing? Don't for going.
Wait. Don't for
Havertz
going.
on the wing.
Yes, Dan. Yeah, that's Dan. That is Dan.
Yeah, Diaz out, Havertz on the wing. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
What?
Havertz.
Why so
But don't. But don't.
Yeah. 44.
Hold on.
Yeah,
That's
that's the one. That's
Wait,
the one.
has
King
Bendo
Kai,
played
man.
Premier League
Rice over
minutes?
Rodri. Rice back in. Saying that, eh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And I Monts end the stream, man. Monts end the
That's the
stream.
one.
End the stream.
End the stream.
By the way,
End the stream.
By the way, again, if the player's already been replaced, it can't be like if you. So now, if someone wants Rodri back in, you can't do $2. Oh, sugar.
Oh.
Odegaard, Havertz, back. Hit 44. You see the hit squad? The one with the hit squad.
Yeah.
Pick up hit squad.
My boy. My boy.
Wait, no,
Yeah, that's
we
the one.
can't have two Havertzes then. He's already left wing.
No, you could put Havertz. You could put Havertz as baby brother or something. He's good.
Yeah. Havertz.
No, you can put Havertz there.
Yeah,
So we have to
No,
go
we don't want
Diaz.
Sabozo.
You have to
We
go
don't
back to
want Sabozo
Diaz
still.
until someone super chats Diaz. You
Need
can't
him
have
back
two
in.
names in the same. So,
Yeah,
guys,
man.
can we end the
Diaz
stream,
back,
please?
yeah.
Please, can we end the stream? This team is killing me.
Please.
Look at this team.
Wait, the midfield.
No, it's the Maguire and
Must get
Evans
Rashford
centre back
left wing.
pairing.
Must get
That
Rashford
team
left
is
wing.
stinky.
That
I hit
stinks.
44. My boy, man. Trust me.
10 times,
Oh
bro. Big
my
him up
God.
10 times, fam.
Oh my days.
No, when the,
All right, cool. We'll do a going once, going twice. All right, cool. That is the team. Going once. Oh my.
Oh yeah, Big O. Big O. Wait, hold on a second. Big O. Big O. Give it. Give it.
Oh,
Give it.
This is shame.
Big O. Give it now. Give it now. Run it.
all right. Going once. Going twice. Sold. Unless there's a VAR. We do accept VAR super chats while we're doing the outro, but sold. The team right now is Onana, Walker, Maguire, Evans, Adogi, Rice. Oh, VAR.
no, so Montel, two nuts, don't cut it. It don't cut it.
No. We said VAR. We just said VAR.
Bro, VAR for what?
Also,
You said
hold on,
sold already.
VAR for what? You said it has to be more.
No, hold on. Yes. And £2 is more worth more than $2. Is it
$1.99.
not?
Montel, you put $10, bro. You put $10. Bake.
A lie.
Bake.
He said right.
Yeah, have some shame.
Yeah. I can't lie. Wu-Tang.
Kalma.
I can't lie. Wu-Tang, I'll be real. It was $9, innit?
Wait, hold
$9.99.
Actually, hold on. $9 is split between 3 players. So it's
Yeah, that's
actually
free.
That's still not. It's still not.
Yeah, free. That's still more.
So
That's
that
still
means
more.
this super chat is valid. This one is valid.
Yeah.
That is valid.
Bye, Rice.
You lot just
Bye,
don't
Rice.
want Rice then.
No,
I
that
see
is
you lot trying your
You man
utmost
are
hardest, but
shameless.
no,
Oh
do
my
your
days.
thing, do your thing. I swear
Man said
Gallagher's been an
Gallagher.
attacker anyway. Apparently he's in the fight. I swear he's a winger or
Yeah,
something. I don't
is
even
Gallagher
know.
a 6? Is Gallagher a 6?
Well, listen, the main
Because what to
one.
you, Monts, what to you
Big
has
up
to be the
Wu-Tang.
position.
Big up Kaz.
He's been playing it.
VAR. Listen, you lot. That's the VAR. We got
That is
you can't.
disgusting.
Yeah, just stop dipping
That
into
is
your wallets.
so
Stop dipping into your
scary.
wallet now, people.
You know what makes me sick about this the most? We were all laughing at Corey at the start of the stream. Man has 4 players in this team.
Yeah.
Oh,
Monts,
oh.
that's the one.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Montel is done. With
Hey,
end
brother,
the stream, Dave. End the stream. End it.
brother,
It's
you know-
done. It's
you know what?
done. It's done.
Please,
Dave.
just end it. We're done.
Mon-
That's it, guys. Thank you for everything.
That's it.
Thank you for all the
Thank you.
offers. It's over.
That's it. Make sure to throw all rubbish in the bin before you leave the
Hold on a
stadium.
second. $20 split.
End
split
the
for
stream,
Corey. How much
Dave.
is that?
We're done.
What do you say, Corey?
Corey, leave me alone. Leave us alone, bro.
What's $20 split
End
3
the
ways?
stream, Dave. End the
No,
stream.
we're
Bro,
done,
end
bro.
the stream, Dave. End
End
the
the
stream,
stream.
Dave.
Hey, listen, we'll big up everyone. That's big up Hit 44 with all the super chats. Big up T for the super
Hey,
chats. Big up
hit 44 by doggy, you know, cuz.
My God,
Big
bro.
up Never a Foul. Big up Kaz for the super chats as well. Big up T for the big up Wu-Tang Gambino for the super chats. The line's got a shut, man. You lot are trying to do this whole new season 20 minutes at a time. So yeah, man, we're gonna
Quickly take the comment down. You know what Hit 44 did? You see Latrell Rat chicks where he's at going $20 cash.
Yeah. That's
That's what you're doing.
big up Hit 44, man.
They got Hit 44.
Man ain't even doing them. Wait, man trying to debunk Hit 44 singing saying the £6.66 or a £7 bid would a £7 bid would do it. Would get someone out of the midfield.
I know, Rob.
Yeah.
Man, I'm
just
trying
don't
to debunk
forget-
this thing. Anyway, you
Forget
know, we're
about
gonna
it.
end it there, man.
Forget about
Big
it.
up everyone in the chat. Big up the man.
Big
there.
up everyone, man.
Same time as
Word,
usual,
word,
6:30 again tomorrow. Be with us, and we'll see you soon. Take care, people, and see you in the next one, man.
Appreciate it.